A few years ago, as part of our fundraising efforts with the Ridge Group, we decided to offer a combination hunt to be raffled, and didn't that turn into an adventure? The first winner was Tom Wingstad from Utah.
Look at that fish! Woo! Yellowfin tuna, look at the color. This isn't life, this is the wildlife. This is a very special trip for Tom Wingstad, who won a worldwide contest to go on the Aussie Challenge.
Never been to Australia before, was tickled to death just to come to Australia, let alone partake in the challenge itself. The Australians are a great group of people, at least the ones we've met. They're witty, fun to be around, and this has been the wife said it's going to be the trip of a lifetime for you. I don't care how many trips you've made elsewhere, and it turned out she'd been right.
The Aussie Challenge is a 14-day, all-inclusive trip where we're picking up the airfare for the winner from the States, all his airfares around Australia, meal and accommodation, and the winner can hunt a fallow deer in Tasmania, a axis deer at Charters Towers, a red deer down here in the Brisbane Valley. He can fish for trout in Tasmania, barramundi, long-tailed tuna, and whatever else that wants the bites. So it's showcasing what's available in Australia.
Tasmania is a pretty tough environment, full of hilly, rocky terrain. Hunting fallow deer here is not for the physically weak. The 65-year-old Wingstad put himself through a pretty vigorous training regimen to get ready for this hunt.
And I've always worked out. I'm an ex-marathoner and ran the Boston, Honolulu, and New York in 1 year, but don't get into it that strong now, but I do work out in my basement. And when I knew I'd be doing a lot of walking, then I started hiking again, even though in Salt Lake City, Utah, this is not the hiking time of the year because there's still snow on the ground. So I did a lot of snowshoeing and things like that to make sure I was in shape. It's for a $25 investment. There's a lot to be gained and very little to be lost. The total value of the trip was $17,200, and that included the airline tickets to get over here, all the flights we've had since we've been here, and we've had numerous flights. I can't tell you right offhand, but at least 5 or 6 flights internally within Australia. And that included the taxidermy work on your animals. You do have to pay for shipping them back, but that doesn't pose a problem with all they do for you. And of course your flight back, and a filming crew to film your adventures, which will be nice when that's done. So it's a great value, and I encourage anybody, of course I would after my fortune with the winning ticket, but we hope to sell, and I say we because once you partake in something like this, it's difficult not to be a part of what they're trying to do. They're making a dent in the problems they have in Australia on keeping the herds viable, and it'll be a success as long as you've got a guy like Clark to push it. To give you an idea of how much the Australians are behind the Aussie Challenge, here's Grant Maurer in Tasmania, another wonderful guy with a wonderful family. We had the good fortune to meet his family, his wife and his 2 little girls. He loans me a Seiko 2 rifle with Swarovski scope and Swarovski binoculars to use. Complete stranger, and that's just how generous these people are. Beauty.
Hey?
Thanks, Percy.
Get down, mate.
That is truly awesome. Truly awesome. He is awesome.
But he is pretty. Even the head's pretty. Those muleys back home, you know, they'll get those ears out like this.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
That is excellent, mate. He's got beautiful coloration.
Oh, beautiful color.
Beautiful coat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, he might be probably 4.5, 5.5. Yeah, he's pretty even. He's got 10 points on this side. You got a brow tine, you have a tray tine, you have a guard tine coming back here. You count the points. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on that side. But no, he's a nice deer. Hard work. We've done a lot of yards for him, mate. We've certainly done a lot of yards for him.
We earned him.
We've earned him.
Yeah, and we got to see a lot of nice shooters before we shot this one too, just a little bit far off.
Clark McGee was one of the founding fathers of the Ridge Group. Ridge stands for Research into Deer Genetics and Environment and has been active for more than a decade. It's very similar to the Quality Deer Management Association right here in the United States.
So what we're doing with Ridge Group here we see as vital to preserving our game, and that is vital to preserving our firearms for the future. And it's very easy for a government official to be there and say, this is a nasty introduced animal, let's wipe it out, let's get rid of it. And we've said no, they've got a great historic and cultural benefit to this area. We've had 4 or 5 generations of people now hunting deer in this area.
Over 130 years.
Over 130 years. And the deer are really now, they're seen as very much a part of our local environment. Again, we don't want to see the numbers get to the levels where they're causing landowners problems. So that's where Ridge has tried to develop a balance, where we've shown that hunters will do the right thing if they're given an opportunity and are willing to pay enough each to make it a viable concern for landowners to have them on their property.
This is our world. This is our wild country.